Hi, my name is Wayne. I'm a year 4 business student and I was a mentor in the fourth circle.
Hi, I'm Andre. I'm a year 2 information systems student and I'm a mentee in the fourth circle.
Hi, I'm Ethan. I'm a year 4 accountancy student and I'm a mentor with the fourth circle.
I'm Derek. I'm a year 2 accountancy student and I'm a mentee with the fourth circle.
Hi, my name is Tui. I am year 4 in business and I'm a mentor.
I'm Shannon. I'm year 2 in business and I'm a mentee at the fourth circle.
Hi, I'm Dawn. I'm a year 4 business student and I'm a mentor in the fourth circle.
I'm Jareen. I'm a year 1 business student and I'm a mentee from the fourth circle.
The first question, what was your first impression of each other? He seemed like a very shy individual but very motivated in figuring out what he wanted to do with his time in university.
My first impression came over our first Telegram chat. And I remember I just introduced myself, said that I wanted to have a coffee chat with you. So I guess the impression started coming about when we connected with each other over LinkedIn. Then the first impression was, this guy's GPA is very high. But I think beyond that, he had a lot of experiences. So I thought, I want to find out from this guy, why did he not really consider going straight down the finance and consulting route?
So for me, I had an impression that he was a very motivated individual and as well as helpful. So he could really value add in terms of my journey in university, and thus I chose him as my mentor.
I just remember that you were one of the only mentees that reached out to me personally. My first impression was really just, oh, this guy is proactive. I guess this is someone I might want to work with. But yeah.
Okay, what was your first meeting like? I think our first meeting was at Funan, the noodle bar, because both had purple.
Yeah, it was really cheap. When we met each other, it was not very awkward at all.
Yeah.
It was
I
nice.
tried to not make it awkward.
But it was nice because all we talked about was like family, like who you are.
We never really thought about
yeah.
like career or school. We just talked about like random stuff outside of school. Like what do you do in your free time and stuff. So,
I recall our first meeting together was at the ramen shop. We were meeting and I remember thinking that you were such a sweet girl, so approachable. And as the conversation progressed, I realized that you're a real all-rounder. You play sports, very sporty. You were doing well academically, and you're super good with people.
So the ramen shop incident also was like our first meeting, right? So after that we actually like went to connection. So like after you came back from exchange.
Yeah.
And after that was like quite memorable for me also.
Yeah.
I remember our very first like meeting was during like the end where like we had to jump around different tables.
Yeah.
I remember like looking through like the list of mentors and seeing like who were in like HR. So there were only like a few. So I really wanted to meet you then. So like on the very last room, I went to like the room that you were in.
Yeah.
And we talked and I feel like we could like vibe well and like it was very nice talking to you.
So the third question is, what are some common hobbies or interests that both of you bond over? Fun fact about us is that we actually live like very near each other. I think less than 1 km away. So most of the times when we meet up, it's usually just to talk and eat food. And then we have met over like lunch, dinner, even supper a few times.
Yeah, I think one of the most memorable thing of our meetups is that because once we just last minute at about 11 PM or 12 PM, like, oh, why not we go Jalan Kayu, eat prata. Generally, that's what we bond over. We just meet, eat, and
Food and
chat.
convo topics.
Yeah.
One hobby or like interest that we have, right, would be that we both really love exploring nature. And like we don't mind being like out in like nature and just talking and bonding over it. One of the more memorable memories that I had was the one at Botanic Gardens. Just walking through nature and then just talking about life. And then I remember you talking about like the food places that you've been to, those that were like close to my house, and also it's like we bond over this kind of like interaction.
I think other things that we bond over, I think our general desire to learn and to explore. I think I really like that with each conversation we have, it's always wondering what else can we do, what more can we learn.
And I think also both of us like particularly interested in HR. So we bond over like talking about different HR topics.
Oh yeah, and both of us did Odyssey, TMC Odyssey. And also both of us are working in Shopee.
Yeah,
I think that's super rare. I don't think I've had a friend who's working in the same place as me. So I thought that's really
For
cool.
the fourth question, what was your most memorable experience in TMC? Most memorable experience was when I first went for my first TMC meeting and I met so many seniors from different fields of studies, and I guess that was the first time I was exposed to so many different perspectives. I guess I was quite focused on one particular field in finance, so I guess that was an eye-opener for me.
It's actually on Family Day. On Family Day is when we met a few others that we were in. Back then, we still haven't chose our mentee. On that exact same day, in the afternoon, while Family Day was going on, I actually had my advanced taxation midterm. So I actually left halfway, 1.5 hours to do my midterm, and then after that I went back to Marina Barat. I had great conversations before that, and then so it was It was a good family day for me.
For me, the most memorable experience would be given the opportunity to really network. I think networking with a lot of individuals helped me to understand the various work and job scope in various industries. From there on, I managed to identify which particular direction I wanted to head towards.
My most memorable experience was also family day. I think why this was a very memorable experience is because I remember there was a lot of fun. It was like us going around playing all the different games, taking photos, but I especially remember like my group because although we didn't actively participate in all the photo taking things, but I think we had some very real and genuine convos.
For mentees, which is me, how has your mentor helped you in your undergrad journey? And for you, how have you benefited from this mentorship journey? So maybe I can go first. For me, you've helped me a lot in you always tell me to explore in uni, go and try out a lot of things, and that motivated me to be courageous in wanting to go and explore.
You have helped in a lot of ways. Apart from helping me to figure out where I want to go, right, or what my path in SMU will look like, or how I want it to look like, it's also the personal development part and sharing with me your stories. I know not to make the same mistakes, or I know these are the lessons that you have taken away from it. Then I learned from there. Yeah, and a lot of your wise words. So I think that has helped me in my undergrad journey.
I think for me, maybe not benefited, it seems a bit transactional, but I really enjoyed our mentorship journey because of the friendship we have. With every meeting I have with you, I am left feeling very inspired, very encouraged. You were sharing how you were discussing with mentors, discussing with seniors, researching, and you had such extensive research. And I remember thinking, I want to have that same kind of rigor when it comes to my decision making and that standard of excellence in my work.
That's what Doreen said. We talked a lot about on life, and when we were talking about our lives and her lives and my life and the things that we learned, it made me reflect on my own learnings to see whether is there any way that I can refine or fine-tune what I can put into my life and make it work. I think all these things help make myself a better version of myself. I think that's how I have benefited. What aspirations do you have for TMC? So I've been in TMC for the last 3 years, and it has been a heartwarming and memorable experience for me. TMC provides a platform for juniors and seniors alike to come together to forge strong bonds that are beyond superficial relationships. The fact that TMC has won the gold in the 2020 International Case Circle of Excellence Award shows the hard work and success of TMC in the last 4 years. My aspiration for TMC is that we will be able to touch multiple generations, even younger and even older, to come together every year to celebrate the intergenerational bonds that we have forged over the years. My hope for every circle is that we will become givers to society in our own unique way, closing one circle of giving and creating many more.